4.6 billion years ago, our solar system began as a giant rotating cloud of gas and dust, known as a solar nebula. Gravity pulled the material together, and at the center, pressure and heat ignited our sun, the heart of everything. Welcome to a grand tour of our cosmic neighborhood, the solar system, a vast expanse of planets, moons, and mystery. Today, we journey from the fiery heart of our system to the icy edges of the Kuiper Belt. Let's begin with the star that makes it all possible, the Sun. It contains 99.8% of the total mass of the entire solar system, a massive ball of hydrogen and helium. At its core, temperatures reach 15 million degrees Celsius, powering nuclear fusion that provides life-giving energy to Earth. Its immense gravity is the anchor, keeping every planet, asteroid, and comet in its orbit. First is Mercury, the smallest and innermost planet. It's barely larger than Earth's moon. Despite its size, it's a speedster, orbiting the Sun every 88 Earth days at nearly 47 kilometers per second. With almost no atmosphere to trap heat, temperatures swing from a scorching 430 degrees Celsius to a freezing -180. Surprisingly, tiny Mercury has a magnetic field, though it is only about 1% as strong as Earth's. Next is Venus, Earth's evil twin. It's similar in size and structure, but that's where the similarities end. Venus suffers from a runaway greenhouse effect, with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide trapping heat like a furnace. The surface pressure is 90 times that of Earth, and the heat is enough to melt lead. It is a hellish world. Curiously, Venus rotates backward on its axis, and one day there lasts longer than 1 year. Then we come home. Earth, the third planet from the Sun, and the only place we know of that supports life. Our atmosphere and strong magnetic field shield us from solar radiation and the harsh conditions of space. Liquid water covers 71% of the surface, a key ingredient for the incredible diversity of life found here. Earth's only natural satellite, the Moon, stabilizes our planet's wobble and creates the tides in our oceans. It's the only other world humans have set foot on, a silent witness to 4 billion years of history. Beyond Earth lies Mars, the red planet. Its rusted iron-rich soil gives it its signature crimson hue. Mars features Valles Marineris, a canyon system that would stretch across the entire United States. It also boasts Olympus Mons, a shield volcano 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Our robotic explorers have found evidence that liquid water once flowed on this dusty, cold world. Mars has 2 tiny, lumpy moons, Phobos and Deimos, which may be captured asteroids. Between Mars and Jupiter lies the asteroid belt, a region filled with millions of rocky remnants from the early solar system. The largest object here is Ceres, the only dwarf planet located in the inner solar system. Now we enter the realm of the giants. Jupiter is the largest planet, so big that all other planets could fit inside it twice. Its great red spot is a storm larger than Earth that has been raging for centuries. Jupiter has the strongest magnetic field of any planet, creating intense radiation belts and beautiful auroras. Jupiter has 95 moons. Io is the most volcanically active world in the solar system, pulled by intense tidal forces. Europa hides a vast saltwater ocean beneath its icy crust, making it a prime target for the search for life. Ganymede is the largest moon in the system, even bigger than Mercury, while Callisto is one of the most cratered. Then there is Saturn, the jewel of the solar system, famous for its complex and beautiful ring system. These rings aren't solid. They are made of billions of pieces of water ice, ranging from tiny grains to giant boulders. At its north pole, Saturn features a mysterious and permanent 6-sided storm known as the hexagon. Saturn has 146 moons. The largest, Titan, is the only moon with a thick atmosphere and liquid lakes of methane. Tiny Enceladus shoots plumes of water into space from its subsurface ocean, another potential home for life. Uranus, the first of the ice giants, is a world of extreme tilt. It orbits the Sun on its side, like a rolling ball. This unique tilt might have been caused by a massive collision with an Earth-sized object long ago. Its blue-green color comes from methane in the atmosphere, which absorbs red light. It is a world of frozen water and ammonia. Uranus has 28 moons. Miranda is the strangest, with a surface that looks like it was smashed and glued back together. Finally, we reach Neptune, the most distant major planet. It's dark, cold, and whipped by supersonic winds. Wind speeds here can exceed 2,000 kilometers per hour, the fastest recorded in the solar system. Its largest moon, Triton, orbits backward. It features geysers that shoot nitrogen gas into a thin atmosphere. The entire solar system is encased in the heliosphere, a giant bubble of magnetic fields and solar wind. Humanity's farthest explorers, the Voyager probes, have now crossed this boundary into interstellar space. Beyond Neptune lies the Kuiper Belt, a vast ring of icy objects and the home of several dwarf planets. Pluto, once the ninth planet, is a complex world with mountains of water ice and vast plains of frozen nitrogen. Pluto has 5 moons, including Charon, which is so large that the two actually orbit each other. Eris is nearly as large as Pluto, but much more distant. Its discovery led to the redefinition of what a planet is. Haumea is shaped like a football, while others like Makemake and Quaoar hide in the deep cold. Even further out is the Oort cloud, a giant shell of billions of icy bodies that marks the very edge of the sun's influence. Comets are dirty snowballs that develop long, glowing tails as they get closer to the sun and heat up. Meteors are small space rocks that burn up in a planet's atmosphere, creating the streaks of light we call shooting stars. The space between worlds isn't empty. It's filled with the solar wind, dust, and cosmic rays. In about 5 billion years, the sun will expand into a red giant, likely consuming the inner planets, including Earth. It will eventually shed its outer layers and leave behind a small, dense core known as a white dwarf. Our solar system is just one of many in a vast galaxy, a tiny but incredible corner of the universe. Thank you for joining this cosmic tour. Keep looking up, because the more we learn, the more amazing our universe becomes.